Guys, today I just received my MTD yard machine edger. This is a 4-cycle gasoline edger. Ordered this through Amazon. The cost of the edger was $299. Shipping was free, which is great. Tax on this was $16, so it ended up being $317. Shipped by UPS, and it looks like they did a good job as far as handling this. There's no damage to the box. Also, it did arrive in 5 days from Mississippi. Expected delivery time was about 10 days, so that's not bad. I did buy this peak season, guys, so you could probably get these a little or maybe a lot cheaper during the off season, like in the fall or the winter. And I'm going to go ahead and open the box today and take a look and make sure all the parts are there and possibly start assembling this today. Okay, there's a look at the edger. Add oil before use. Even has oil here in W30. We'll take a look at the instructions and see what we need to do here. I'm taking the edger out of the box now, and it wasn't too heavy. I was able to do it by myself without any trouble. It's pretty much assembled already. Been looking over the instructions here, and it says to just pull the handle back here and lock it in place. Okay, now that I have the handle here secure, I'm going to connect the cable, this cable here, which is the blade control handle. I'm going to have to snap it into place. So I'm taking the plastic part. This little prong here will go into the hole that's in the handle. I'm standing behind it, and this is on my left side. It's really the only way you're going to be able to, only side you could put it in. So I'll just take this, push it from the inside of the handle here. That goes in, and then this snaps down onto the bar of the handle, and it creates tension on the cable. And so that's how you connect the cable to the blade control handle here. Now the next thing I'll be doing is connecting the starter rope here to the handle on the right side. And to connect the starter rope, they have a rope guide here, and then there is a wing knob. So the rope guide goes on the outside of the handle, and then screw the wing knob onto the guide. Okay, before I screw it all the way on there, I want to go ahead and get my rope and put it through here, and then I'll be tightening it all the way like that. And in order to pull the starter rope and set it to the rope guide here, I'll have to pull the blade guide handle back. And now I can screw the wing knob all the way in. This cable here, this is the blade control cable, and it will connect to a lever here on the right side. So here's a look at the depth control lever here, and I need to connect the cable to the lever into this hole here, and I can't do that. There's not enough cable when the unit is upright like this, so I'm going to have to tilt the unit back onto the handle here, and then I should be able to pull this cable easier and connect it into the hole here. And it would not be a bad idea to have a second person for this, because we need to push this wheel down. And by pushing the wheel down, it will give you more cable. And so, yeah, from here I can actually do it by myself. So it is pretty easy, and you can probably do it by yourself. Okay guys, so the edger now is assembled. I'm just going to have to add some oil to it, and of course some gas. This edger is a 4-cycle edger, so it just takes unleaded gas. You don't have to pre-mix any oil to your gasoline like you would with the 2-cycle engines. So that's simple enough. I'll discard of this and actually put this gas cap on, primed right here before you start it. We have the air filter here, carburetor. This is belt driven. It is 6 depth positions. It's a dual tip blade here. Some of these are triple. I've seen 3 triple, I guess. This is just 2 ends here. This is what does the edging, the cutting. Oil reservoirs right here. I'll be adding the oil that they provided here, the 10W30. I believe this is just about enough for what we're going to need. It calls for about 20 ounces, and I think this is 20 ounces. So that'll work out. We've got the spark plug here. Maybe I'll show underneath the edger later, but I'm going to go ahead and start pouring some oil into this and get some gas. Try to get this thing started up, guys. Okay, so I've filled the reservoir with oil. Used just about all that was provided here. This is a short dipstick, and they say to bring the oil level to this upper area here. So if it gets down here, it's going to be low, so you'll need to add. It says do not overfill. Oh, by the way, with the short dipstick, guys, it says to check the oil without screwing it in. Just stick it in, or put it on top of the reservoir there without screwing it, and check your level that way. Yeah, it says if you overfill it, it's going to smoke. It's going to possibly foul plugs. Be hard to start. So don't want to overfill the thing, and check it about every about every second time you use this machine, or heck, every time if you use it for a couple hours or so. Check the oil level. Next, I'll be putting some gas, but as it always goes, guys, I don't have any gas on me right now, so I'll have to go to the store or go to the gas station and pick up some, and we'll put some in, and I'll try to give it a first time ever start. Follow instructions and try to get this thing started, and try to do a little demonstration on how it's going to work as well. Okay, bear with me, guys. Okay, guys, I don't know if you'll be able to see the pulley system on this, but that's what it looks like underneath. Back from the gas station now, so put some gas in, but it's starting to get dark, guys, so I'm going to try to start this, but I'm not going to be able to probably demonstrate it today. Want to make sure you use unleaded gas, maximum 10% ethanol, no more ethanol than that. Again, don't put any oil in your gas here. This particular unit is a primer, it's not a choke unit. So instructions say to push this 3 times before starting, 2 seconds between each push. We'll have to be pulling back before we pull the starter cord here, guys. We'll have to be pulling this back. I'm sure most people are familiar with this. This will cut the engine off if you release it, and you have to have it pulled to start. So we'll be doing that. So anyway, guys, I'm going to get my camera set up and give it a go here. Okay, guys, I think I'm just priming air into it. I didn't hear any gas going in, but I'm going to go ahead and try to start it anyway. Okay, guys, that was awesome. It was easy to start. I thought I was just pumping air into it. Real easy to start. That was the first time it's ever been started. As you can see, you got to make sure that you don't start at level like this. I've got the blade all the way up, and you can see it spinning around there. So we're going to try to give a demonstration of this probably tomorrow, because it's getting a little dark out here tonight, guys. So anyway, stay tuned for that.